Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Yo, yo, yo. What is the next best thing to waking up to a Dreamcatcher comeback announcement or Dreamcatcher cover? So, I have never heard this song, but I have been thinking about maybe just doing like a little day 6 marathon because I feel like there are a few more rock type of groups like is it X Denary Heroes? I know I'm saying that wrong. It's just there's an X and it says Denary. So it probably is extraordinary, but whatever, I hate that word anyway. But anyway, so it's probably Extraordinary Heroes. And then day 6 and there's another one that I think is a bit older, maybe around second gen, that has a rock kind of sound or whatever. So I've been thinking a lot about day 6 anyway. And then, Yoohyeon and Yoohyeon just went to their concert, and Sheehan went to their concert, and I know that they're big fans. So I've been thinking a lot about them anyway. So it's so funny that I would just wake up to a 2U cover of a day 6 song. Yeah, I'm excited. I've been thinking about it all day. I've got to do a reaction for Oogie's title track, and I'm super excited. But I mean, for me, Dreamcatcher is Dreamcatcher. So I was like, I got to get this out of the way first because I will not stop thinking about it. And God forbid, I'm like excited, but somewhat rushing through Oogie's reaction just because I really want to hurry up and get to this. Because it seems like it's almost pretty much a damn music video in its own right. It seems like it's a bit more of a bigger production than their special clips usually are. I know looks like they're doing a little bit of acting in it. I think that Dami and Yoohyeon are like girlfriends in this video, and it's so funny. I was actually just wondering the other day if a group has ever done that, if they've ever just been each other's of love interest in a music video. I've seen some videos like for Sistar and a couple other groups where they've had same gender couples being the focus of the video, but they themselves wasn't. Although I feel like they kind of did it with Luna, because I think that it was pretty clear that in Heart Attack, the object of Chu's affection was Eve, but it wasn't like it was unrequited, so it's a little bit different, And Dreamcatcher themselves did it in like a special clip. It was a gag. It was just funny, and so this also doesn't really count because of the special clip. But I'm really wanting to know if this has ever happened in the actual MV, if a group has ever been each other's love interest. Okay, Card did it. Card did it in Me and You, I believe is what it's called. But I wonder with in a group with the same gender if it's ever been done in an official music video. So let me know if you know that. Anyway, blah blah blah. Let's go. Okay, acoustic. Wow. I looked at the link too. I'm already excited. Already, because she started up here, and it does not matter how many times she does it, I'm never ready for her to do it. Oh my god, Dami. Oh, and there are no captions, by the way. No English captions. And I don't think there usually is on a special clip. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no! Oh no! What the bro? Are you kidding? Dami! And then I growl. Sorry. I really appreciate the vocal stylings of Dreamcatcher, and I really like their vocal prowess and their energy and the way that they deliver their notes and their musical talent. And I'm very professional, and I'm just going to give a critique of the music as I go along and relax and be normal. What is that voice? It's like I sound like one of those people on the radio who they just don't sound like real people. Well, now it's this buffering thing. Tonight? Not the ultimatum tonight. That's sort of pressurized, don't you think? Oh, you Tony trying to run. Ooh, Dami, come on, man. You know what? She loves these contacts, and I love them for her. Get back to that. You better hug. You better hug and make up. The harmony together. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. DCC, give us an album. In the ground. Oh, and Dami went lower. Yes. Love. Choose love. Choose love. Answer the... No! Oh. Man.
Let me look.
We can't even get a happy ending for the sapphic pairings in a special clip. It's so hard out here, y'all. Anyway, that was incredible. Yoohyeon, you know what? Someone had just mentioned that they felt like the fandom doesn't really talk about Yoohyeon's vocals enough. And that's surprising, because that's always a surprising thing to think about being said in the fandom when it comes to a lead singer or a main vocalist. But and then I kind of thought about it and I replied, well, that might be true, because I think that when something is expected of someone and they deliver, you're like, yeah, as expected. So you don't say much about it. But then when you don't expect something of someone, much is made of it. So before I lose my shit completely over Dami's vocals, I will point out that Yoohyeon sounded incredible. Yes, it is her job to sound incredible. Yes, she is a singer, a trained vocalist, and all that. But she sounds great. She's great at her job. She's better than great at her job. She's better than average at her job. And that was incredible. Now, Dami at this point no longer needs to prove that she can sing, even though it's going to continue to be a nice surprise for people. What's really remarkable about Dami, quite literally what needs to be remarked on about Dami's singing, it is just that these skills that she keeps picking up with her vocal. And it's so funny because it feels like just hitting a high note as non-singers, that's something that consumers of music make so much of. And I'm starting to think that that's one of the easier things to do once you've unlocked that range and realized your voice can reach that height. Control, not just breath control, but control over opening up your vocal cords, closing them, vocal flips, all of these things, all of these little techniques. That's where it gets really hard, and that's where it gets really, really freaking cool for professional singers when they learn to do all of these things with their breathing and with their throat and with their control and the vibrato and singing from the chest and the diaphragm and the head voice and all this stuff. It's like this is the area where it takes more than whatever you were born with. It takes actual practice and skill and technique. And that's the stuff that we've been seeing Dami constantly build on. We know she can sing in a very high range. She has the, I think, highest range. I'm sorry, the widest range in the group, I think. And we know that, and they've utilized that before. But I'm just, every time something happens and I'm like, man, we've just started to get her or explore her potential as a vocalist. So a lot is going to be said about Dami in this, but I did want to just take a second to just point out that Yoohyeon did her thing like she always does, but it's still worth pointing out that Yoohyeon does her thing, right? That was awesome, and I love them for releasing this during Lesbian Visibility Week. I literally just posted something and totally joked like happy Lesbian Visibility Week to some of Dreamcatcher or something like that. Just because, I think they have I don't get into the whole wink nudge thing. I don't like to speculate about idol sexuality, but there are a couple of members of Dreamcatcher that are pretty darn open about their sexuality. So that's why I jokingly said that. And then I wake up to this. Absolutely hilarious. So anyway, got that out of my system, thoroughly enjoyed it. Makes me want to really, really get into Day 6 even more because that was a cool song. Yeah, and now I'm going to move on. With that out of my head and out of my system, I can feel free to move on to Oogie and enjoy my puppy playtime. Watching her just kind of do her thing because I know that her video is going to be absolutely unhinged and I can't wait. But yeah, be happy, be healthy, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with me and all that stuff I always say. I'm going to move right along to the next thing. Okay, bye.